In this video, let's cover the topic of site checker within Microsoft Power Pages. Now, what is a site checker? Site checker is basically a utility which gets run in the backend. It assesses your Power Pages site and gives some suggested information based on some categorization like performance, security, and other miscellaneous categories. Now, Site Checker can be triggered from multiple places. So, Power Pages Design Studio is one, and Power Platform Admin Center. Now, from both these places, you can run Site Checker and get the desired results for your application. Site Security Health Dashboard, the dashboard which gets rendered as an outcome of those site checker activities. It basically provides you a summary of website security status, and the health is calculated on basis of various configuration parameters. Now, how to read the report? The legend for health status is like if you see something as a standard, that means less than 33% of security checks are passed. Enhanced means greater than 33% of security checks are passed. And if it's advanced, then it's greater than 66% of security checks are passed. So I'm going to show this report shortly. Now, the checks are flagged as warning if the configuration is not the same as what Microsoft recommends. So, Microsoft recommends some sort of standard practice which everyone needs to follow. And if that practice are not followed, then it will be the particular parameter will be flagged as warning in your report. Now, remember, Site Checker will not run if your website has IP address restrictions. This is how the Site Checker looks like. Now, if you see here, I was talking about advanced concepts. So this is all about this. If your security strength is advanced, then that means more than 66% of checks are passed. Now, here, this is how the site checker output looks like. So site checker results will give you a sequential information basically, like if there is an issue, then what category does that issue belongs to, and what is the result, whether it's a warning or it's a pass or it's an error. Okay. Now, first column is issue, second is category, and third is result. Now, this is the same site checker if you run using Power Pages Design Studio. Now, both are different in a way. It is not categorized. So the left one is from Power Platform Admin Center, right one is from Power Pages Design Studio. Now, Design Studio one is more better, I'd say, because it allows you to view the information in a categorical form. Okay, so I'll show you both the options and how to access those in the demo. So, two pages I have opened. One is Power Platform Admin Center, and second is Power Pages Design Studio. Now, let's first go into Power Platform Admin Center. Now, how to navigate to your specific site is on the left hand side. If you go to Resources, go to Power Pages site and select the site for which you want to run the site checker action. So, let me pick this Movember site, and if I click on, say, Manage, okay, then it will give me the site details information, and on the bottom over here I can see, bottom section, I can see site health. Okay, now I can see all the site health details, or maybe I can refresh the results. So if I click on refresh results, it will start running the site health activity again, and then it will render the report over here under site health. Now let it run for a moment. Let me jump back to Power Pages Design Studio. So in Power Pages Design Studio, I've opened the application. So this is my simple website, Movember website. And here, if I go into setup, under site details, I can see that find out how secure your site is. Okay. Now here, again, I have an option to run the site checker. Okay, so let me run the site checker from Power Pages Design Studio. Now, once I do that, it might take a while for your website to get scanned, and then you will start seeing the result over here. Now, let's jump back to Power Platform Admin Center and see whether your search, the site health checker has run or not. And yes, I can see that. How to read is like if you expand this section, you will be able to see the issue. Now here, one of the issues out of the box CSS file configuration. So issues bootstrap.min.css web file is not active, theme.css is not active. Now it also provides you mitigation, and if you think this mitigation was correct, then you can put a thumbs up, or if not, then put a thumbs down. Okay, so this will help Microsoft to receive those feedback and provide those corrective action. And you can again go back to the other observations as well, and here you can see that this is a past security check, It says anonymous access to entity form, entity list, and web form steps, and this is not available anonymously. So all good for this particular check. Now you can also click on see all to view all the information, all the security check which has been performed, site checker check. Now the checks are basically not only security, but then if you see the categorization as configuration issues, security, performance, and portal startup issues and provisioning issues. So these are all the categories which has been classified by Microsoft. Now remember, this is Power Platform Admin Center. Okay. Now if I go back to the Power Pages Design Studio and let's wait for the site checker to complete. And yes, I think the site checker is now complete. Now it has all section, it has a configuration section, it has an other section. Now one thing I observed here is that this site checker result is different than this site checker result. Okay, so it is always wise till the time both the products are synchronized. I would recommend you to run both. Now if you see over here, we have got one warning and rest all have passed. Okay, now here I can see that all the results have passed. Okay, so configuration, there is couple of configuration categorized information, there is another information, and then there is which belongs to all. Now again, same, if you expand this you will see the description. Now here if you go to configuration, here also you will see the description, but here there is no recommendation. Okay, but here if you go to Power Platform Admin Center, you will be able to see some sort of recommendation or mitigation provided. Okay, but again both the site checker results are different, so I would highly advise you to run both and see the status. Now you can refresh the result if you want to run the check again, or you just close this. Now look for this section, this visual over here. So if I close this particular visual will determine how your site checker has run. Okay, now let me refresh this page. So I've just refreshed the Power Pages Design Studio. I'll just navigate to Power Pages site on Power Platform Admin Center under Resources. Now here you will be able to see some additional information in regards to security and analytics. Okay, so under security, here you will see the site security health for your sites. Okay, now for the November site there is no result, but for Christmas site it is enhanced. Okay, so here you can see all those analytics with regards to security from an overall site perspective. Now here, once your site checker run is completed successfully, then you will see some sort of an indicator, like as I shown you in one of my the presentation which I just showed you a while back. So let me pull that out. Yeah. So here, this is how it will show you in a graph when your entire security strength is assessed. So it will show you whether the security strength is advanced or how many checks are passed, and you can also see the documentation on how it is calculated and when it was run. Okay, so once that is run, then you will see a nice bit of indication of the security status, security strength of your website. So that's it, folks. This is all about site checker within Microsoft Power Pages. Thanks for watching.